What's up, my Ricanistas? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another watch along. And yeah, it's a third place game. I've got a different background on because I didn't feel like making one for the third place game. It is what it is. And this one is basically going to be a watch along where we watch the game. So it is a watch along, but we are watching the game as well. So big up to everyone who is going to be watching. Let me change that. That's changed. Let me pull my stuff up as per usual. I'm trying to figure out who's on the left and who's on the right. It is England France, so it'll be exciting. But Declan Rice is captaining, so we know who's not playing. All right, so let me just pull my stuff up so that we can get everything cooking. Let me put the let's do that one. Let me get rid of that one. How's everybody doing tonight? Here you go. Let's go. Here you go. Let's go. I won't hear that song no more, which is kind of sad. There we go. France and England. We got the score thing up. We've got the comments up as well. There we go. We are ready. We are prepared. We're good to go. There we go. I'm going with purple tonight. All right. Big up the Prone. Morgan Rogers and Chelsea just happened. They stole Rogers. Wake up and go live. And I did say I was on Gianni's. That's why I wasn't on my own channel. But I did put a post out. I did do a short, so I did cover it. But yeah, man, Morgan Rogers to Chelsea. It is what it is, man. Like I've gone through Dabbed already. I think that it's a missed opportunity. We lollygagged, we drug our foot a little bit, and Chelsea, you know, I wouldn't say overpaid, but they paid very handsomely, very quickly. So it is what it is, man. You can't win them all. That one just sucks though, because by all accounts, he was our top target, and you know, Ivan Toney makes an appearance. Harry Kane is playing, but he doesn't have the armband. I'm confused. They're in Miami, by the way, which is pretty cool. Big up to Rob, the resident Betico. Yo, man, big up. The hell of Saka and Rice starting for. Who knows, Rob? Who knows? I guess he's just letting the players who haven't. I mean, I don't understand why they're starting if they're not fit. But I guess he's letting the players who haven't had that much of an opportunity play. I know Saka hasn't started much, so much like Rice, but it's just unnecessary. It is, as an Arsenal fan, you think it is, but if you're being a neutral too, because saying these guys haven't played that much, allow them to start the game. Because I also saw Ivan Toney out there. So yeah, if I was Arsenal, I'd have called and be like, all right, that's you guys done. But I guess it's not how it works, unfortunately. So kind of sucks, man, from an Arsenal perspective. But I mean, I think it's probably Tuchel's last match in charge of England anyway. Unless they stick with him, but he embarrassed himself in the last match. So who knows? Who knows? Let's see who we got. We have 3 Venezuelan and 2 Moroccan refs. I don't know who that is. I got a Uruguayan, an American, and a Spanish VAR ref. Somebody asked me, bro, would you have flown back home to see in Miami to watch this game? No, thank you. Mike Maignan, Hernandez, LaCroix, Konate, Gusto, Zaya, Emery, Rabiot, Cherki, Doué, Mbappe, and Olise. Yeah, it looks like France put out their B team as well. Besides Mbappe and Olise. England has Dean Henderson in goal, Spence, Gahey, Kwanzaa, Eza, Rice, Rashford, Rogers, Bukayo Saka, and Ivan Toney. I would have loved to see this, in a different match. But so I'm hoping England win this. It'd be nice for them to get 3rd place. But yeah, it's just a game. It's just a game for me. I hope it's a good game because it puts Miami in a good light, but it's Deschamps' last match because it looks like Zidane's going to take over. It could be Tommy Tuchel's last match as well. Will Pep Guardiola take over? So it's a lot. It's a lot to consider with this match. Big up the prom again. Just to answer you, I was on Gianni's channel. Gianni Tascalcio. I was there on his channel talking about the whole Morgan Rogers thing. Oh, let me not forget. There we go. We're underway. And this is just a Waffle House, guys. We are watching the match, but we're going to have a chat as well, man. We're going to talk about other things. I'm not that pressed for this match. I want a good. Prom says, now I'm excited because Rogers to Chelsea can only mean we're going for a bigger fish. Is that bigger fish Vinicius? What bigger fish is out there? Like what, Camavinga? As far as kind of a bigger name? I might get an England jersey just because. Rashford could be one. Prom says, I hope so. So Rice is captaining. Ale Le Bleu says Fraley. Big up to Fraley. Prom says Alvarez, maybe. I don't want him. Honestly, don't. For 2 reasons. One, I don't want a player who is okay with coming to Arsenal. And 2, I think he's a good player, but if we don't create and make chances for him, then he falls into the same trap that Gyökeres falls into. He falls into the same thing that Kai Havertz falls into. We don't create chances. We need a creative midfielder. Like a creative midfielder who can give us 7 out of 10 performances most times, right? Ezra can't do that. He's a moments player. He can create, yes, but if he's going to be our striker, who's he creating for? Nani Madueke? Oh my God, Declan Rice. Rice, baby. Oh my goodness. That's right, put him to the sword. Take a fork in him. Pro said Rice scored. Rice deserves a goal, but typically it doesn't matter. Yeah. And it's crazy that you can do this against France. You can play this way against France, but couldn't play this way against Argentina. Not Declan Rice. I'm talking about England. Prom says, what a goal. Give me 2 seconds, guys. My screen is going haywire. Let me come out and then come back in. I will be back in 2 seconds. I don't know what's happening on the screen, bro. Probably because I was on Gianni's earlier, but we'll hold on to it. Intercepted and scored. Yep. Favorite such joins. I told her these coaches run away from playing football, called themselves tactical genius, just to play defensive football. Yeah, man. I don't know why Tuchel did what he did. I don't know why he did what he did. I think it was embarrassing. I think it was a shambles. Right? You can't beat Argentina by sitting back. You just can't do it. And yeah, he found out the hard way, unfortunately. I would have loved for this match to be Argentina-France. But it ain't coming home, unfortunately. No beer thrown today? Nah. Not for me. Bear up, Fraley, man. Hey, listen, I got a new kit as well. I got a new kit yesterday. I want to show it to you guys eventually. But yeah, my wife and I went out yesterday, and we stopped by the Adidas outlet and the Puma outlet and the Nike outlet. So, I got a pair of Nike trainers and a new kit. So. Freddie bigging up Prom. Prom says, I'm sick and at work. That's terrible. That's terrible. I can't think of anything worse. I never take sick. Me neither, man. I think I've been working my job since they're in again. England in again. Bakayo. Rashford. Oh, I thought he had it. I think I've been sick like twice at my job. In the 3 years I worked there. 4 years almost that I worked there. I've been sick like 3 times. Like legitimate, like couldn't go into work. Other than that, yeah, I just don't. So yeah. So say, what's the lineup? My group chat alerted me about a goal. The lineup for England is Ivan Toney up front, Rashford, Rodgers, Bukayo Saka, Eberechi Eze, Declan Rice, Jet Spence, Gehi, Kwanzaa, and Dean Henderson in goal. For France, it's Elise, Mbappe, Rabiot, Cherki, Zaire Emery, Hernandez, Lacroix, Konate, Gusto, and Mike Maignan. So yeah, England are actually playing well. Rod says it takes me ages to pick trainers. I buy online and go through page after page. I used to be a trainer collector. Before I settled on a cheaper hobby, not by much, but kit collection. But yes, I used to collect Jordans. But I don't anymore. So I still have the ones I had before. But yeah, I'm not a sneaker. I just needed new sneakers, or trainers, if you will. I'm doing like a purge in my house where I'm getting rid of old things. And I've got like, I've got a ton. I've got a ton of things that I just need to kind of get rid of. But yeah. So now he wants to play Rice in the 6. These coaches never learn. Yeah, man. You know, they put their hand on the hot stove, and then when it burns, they're like, "Oh, I probably shouldn't do that." Yeah, you shouldn't have did that before. But it's all confusing. So yeah. Tuchel, I think Tuchel's out. In my opinion, I think Tuchel's out. I think this is his last match of charge anyway. Got any 13s? I do. My 13s are actually my favorite shoe. I had a pair. Unfortunately, I had a pair of Barons, and then I actually worn them till they got like manky. I still have them, but I use them as an everyday shoe. And it's probably my biggest regret when it comes to Jordans. If I had known, I bought those before I was like an avid Jordan collector. I bought them because I liked them, and I wore them all the time, and they got worn. But I do have 2 other pair of Barons. I've got a gray pair and then a gray and red pair. Not Barons, of the 13s. Sorry. I have a pair of Easter 12s. I've got the 10 is another one of my shoes that I like, the 10s. So I have some red and blue ones. Russell Westbrook. I have a pair of UNC 1s. I've got a pair of 2s, purple 2s. I got a pair of 14s. I got the Wolf Gray 14s, and I also have them in black and red. So I have those. So yeah, I like 13s, 10s. I've also got a couple of pair of 11 lows. But yeah, I used to be a kit collector, so I got about 30 pairs of kits, shoes. I'm not a kit collector, shoes. My head's gone, bro. My head's gone. I just spent before I got on here. I was on Johnny, so I spent like an hour just yelling, and just head loss because of what's happened with the whole Chelsea thing. So yeah, if I'm stumbling, that's why. It just my head's all over the joint because I can't believe we embarrassed ourselves again. So Rob said latest Jordans ain't too great. Nah, man, they just bland colors, man. Uh-oh. Saka scores! He's off. Never mind. Wasting my goal scoring joint. Oh yeah, I was responding to this. My bad, Rob. But yeah, they're not great, bro. They're bland colors, and they're not like, you know what I'm saying, they're not like the Barons and the, you know, the black ties and the infrareds and stuff. Like, it's just kind of mid, bro. They haven't been that creative. But if the Barons ever do come back out, I will be purchasing those because that's my big regret. The Baron 13s, my biggest regrets. And Freddie said I love 13. So do I, man. Because I got a fat foot, so the 13s actually don't make me look like, you know, my foot's like a loaf of bread. They actually look nice on my feet. I'm buying a rifle and scope that costs the same as a good car. Yikes. Not a good rifle, man. I come from America, so I know a little something about rifles. But I'm not a gun guy, man. Like I'm not that type of American. For me, guns should be used for hunting and defense. That's where I'm at. I don't think they should be used for play, but it is what it is. I'm a fan of peace. I like peace and prosperity and food. So big up to you, bro. For Tuga to have a chance of staying, we have to batter France. I still don't think it matters, man. I still don't think it matters because it's a meaningless game. It's a meaningless game. Yeah, you won, but you couldn't do this when it counted. So if I was that fan, I wouldn't care. My latest one's a Jordan Air Zoom 77. Is pretty slick. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't buy J's anymore, man. I can't remember the last pair of J's I bought, to be honest. I think mostly because I live in England as well. Most of the J's I would buy, I can't wear. Like I can't wear my Jordans here. I could wear them now in the summer. But nah, man, ouch. It ain't worth putting them out for me. Because they're old. Most of my Jordans are from pre-2016. So there's no point. I pull them out just to like they don't get damaged. But yeah. I got the dark blue and black 13s. Yeah, bro, I like the 13, man. They made me look nice. They make it look nice. I should look up. Listen, I want to talk about kits. Like, if this game is dead by the second half, I'm gonna remove the thing, and I want to talk about kits, man. All right. I don't know if you guys care, but yeah. If the timer is dead food, then I mean not if the timer. If the game is dead food, I remove the timer and we'll talk about something else. Just because, yeah, I wanted to do a Waffle House tonight anyway. But I said I was going to do the games, so here we are. Had some GT Jump Academies a lot this year. Nice. Listen, I got what did my wife get me? What they called? Oh, I gotta ask her. Oh, I forgot what they called, man. I forgot what they were called. She'll tell me in a minute. She'll text me and tell me in a minute. But I got some new shoes. Metcons. There we go. I love that woman, man. She's always there when I need her. We got some Metcons. She bought me some Nike Metcons. Because she had some black ones when we went to pretty sure when we went to Corfu, she had them. And she's like, oh, they're all right. And I was like, dang, I'm fine. But the Metcons for dudes, man, they was like £100. I was like, I don't know if I want to spend £100 on trainers that I'm gonna beat up. So I was like, I'll see if they got them on sale. And we went to the Nike outlet, and the same one she had in men's size, they were like 58 quid. And I was like, that's good enough for me. So I bought those. And I also bought football kit. But yeah, I'm redoing my so I bought some Adidas trainers, some captor trainers in gray. And then I bought the Metcons today in black. So I'm getting rid of like my old shoe. I had some Adidas trainers from they're like 5 years ago, and they're just they're done for. Like I've washed them, they don't turn real white anymore. You know what I'm saying? The soles of the joint have come out. It's just time to get rid of them. And you know, my wife usually tells me like, listen, you can get a new pair of kicks. I honestly went from buying shoes to like not buying any. So I've had like a lot of my shoes I've had. Is Sock on? Can he finish? No, he can't. Corner. But yeah, I went from like buying like kicks like every other week to just not buying, you know, kicks at all. So yeah, she was like, you need to get rid of those and we'll go get you some new ones. So that's what we've done. So I've got some new shoes. So getting rid of the other ones. It's a sad day. I played a sad bugle as I watched them go into the donation pile and or the trash. And I say, yeah, bland. Like the colors, like listen, I'm from Miami, so I like very colorful things. You guys know with my kits and stuff. I like colorful kits. It's still hey, he might be an Arsenal player. Brom says for marksman shooting. Yeah, man, it's good. It's good. I feel like Iceland is different though. You can get it right for Iceland because you know Iceland's safe. But like for me, I don't need none of that, man. France just want to go home. Yeah, Rice assist. Yeah. Hansa might be an Arsenal player. We're looking at him, so. And Mikel Arteta will see that header and be like, set piece, ole, ole. I'm just saying. So, yeah, it's 2-0. 2-0 to England. Jack says still enough time to bottle it. We've seen it before. This is what they should have done against Argentina. But yes. Big up, Jack. He said, still enough time to bottle it. Big up, Jack. I'm sorry, I didn't say big up. How's everybody? But yes. All right, let me see if I can find this kit that I just bought, man. I got another addition to the collection. 18 pounds. 18 pounds is what I paid for the kit. Ooh. Let me not spill my drink. My juice. I got juice, man. I need to drink more water, but I got juice. So this one I got 18 pounds. You guys see it? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Will you look at that? Look at that. And yes, Jack, it is Egypt. McKay will see that header and put it in goal. Outside anyway. Yeah, man, he will. He'll put him in goal. Mbappe looks vexed. He tired, man. He riding on that golden boot. They probably gonna get the Messi, man. They probably gonna get it. Probably gonna get a Messi, bro. So yeah, Egypt. Yep, Egypt. Freddie said, "How dare you? That's offensive to me. What I do? You know, like Egypt. It was 18 pounds, man. I couldn't. First off, they said I didn't have no African kits. I was gonna get a Ghana one. They only had it in a large though. I was like, dang, I wanted the Ghana one. But I saw the Egypt one for 18 pounds. I was like, dang. I'm like 18 pounds for Egypt. Egypt knocked out Australia. Yeah, they should have knocked out. They should have knocked out Argentina, but they bottled it. But I think this was from last year. Jack says, "Nice kit, thank you." I thought it was as well, and I got the black and white Metcon, so it matches. I was like, I didn't do it on purpose though. I bought the Metcons first, and then I saw the Egypt kit. I was like, Social says, so Rice in the 6 and not paired with the latest trendy players plays better. Rice with Edza and Arsenal player work. How is this equation so hard to come into? England playing with speed? Who knew? Hydration break. Listen, Social, this is the problem, right? When Tuchel came in, everybody was saying he's not going to pick players based on kind of how big they are. He would pick them based on merit. And then he picked that team. And he just kind of like, how did Nani Madueke get in there on merit? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's weird, bro. But Social, I've been saying that from time, bro. It's the same thing with Arsenal. England Arsenal, they have the same problems. I've been saying it, bro. If you play with speed and you go at teams, you can put games away. But he waited until the third place game, a meaningless third place game, to figure that out. You could have beaten Argentina. You're telling me that Argentina is better than this France team? No, they're not. But it's too little, too late, bro. I need France to score a goal though, because I want it to be a good game in Miami. That's just selfish. It's selfish to me. But yes. I need to go hit the outlets this and next week. Yeah, man, I hit the outlets. I hit the outlet this weekend, but I might actually go next weekend. What's this, the 25th? 25th. Oh, next Saturday, I'm going to do a tour to Emirates. I'm going to go tour to Emirates next Saturday. So I might record something. But yes, I'm going to go do a quick tour to Emirates. And remember why I allow this club to put me through the ringer. I like to remind myself every couple of years. I go do the tour like I don't know the history. But yeah. And I still got Lego to build. Like, I still got this thing, which I was supposed to build before the final, but I'm not going to. I'll build it after. I don't care. So yeah, I got a lot to do. And now that the World Cup is over, I'll have more days to record and relax. Like next week, I might do a Tuesday recording and a Thursday recording, and then nothing else, man. I think he has Australian heritage and Welsh heritage, if I'm not mistaken. To answer your question. Jack said, "Sweet, record some nice little." Yeah. I'll record something. This is the thing, right? I'm terrible at like recording myself when I'm out and about. Sitting and doing this, I'm cool because I feel like it's just like sitting at the barbershop, man, or sitting at the pub. Like you're just chilling, having a conversation with your mates. Like that's how I treat this. But like when I go out and do things, I'm just so terrible at. I like to live in the moment, man. I like to live in the moment. So I'm terrible at like picking up the camera. And I've tried to be better nowadays because, you know, I lost my friends to unaliving themselves. You know, I lost my mother, and I look back and I was always like anti taking pictures and doing things. And luckily I wasn't enough of a grump to not have taken pictures with them, but it made me realize that like I was so anti, you know, taking pictures and so anti doing this that when those people leave and when those moments leave, you don't have anything to remember them by. So I tried to take a couple. I went to Corfu and I took pictures with my wife. You know, but I was also able to enjoy the moment. So it's about striking a balance. And I like to do that. I like to live in the moment. But, you know, sometimes you want to sit back. You know, when I turn to be an old man, when I turn 80 and, you know, we got floating pictures or whatever we'll have, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to be able to look back and say, dang, when I was 30, when I was 25, like, this was my life. So, yeah, man. Like when I have kids or grandkids, you know, I'd like to be able to show them this what, you know, this what dad did. This what your granddad did. You know what I'm saying? So it's things like that. Because I think about my dad. My dad was born in 1950. So he's an old man. But like he only has a few pictures with his parents. You know, I got to meet my grandparents, but I don't know about their life before that. And I think with this new internet age and the ability to take pictures and the ability for social media, that's one of the good things about social media. Because you know, you can document those things so that when we do get old and when we do have kids and grandkids, they don't have to wonder about our lives. We can show them to them. Like I have to wonder about my grandparents' life or hear word of mouth or see, you know, really old pictures. Like, you know, when I have grandkids, it's all there. You can see when I went to Spain, when I went to Germany, you know, when I went to Jamaica, like there's pictures. And I can say, you know, dad did this or granddad did this. And I think that's important. You know, you get dementia. Dementia is rabid. You know, people die early. So it's nice to have things to remember people by. So I've started actively trying to make more moments and actually show myself. You guys know me. I'd be going on the rant. So that was, yeah, big up to you. Big up to DG too. Thank you for stopping by. And Jack being you up. I feel you living in the moment is key. Yeah, man, you got to. You got to. And Jack said I was exactly the same. Never liked taking pictures. Luckily, family friends forced the issues. Yeah, because when those moments leave, man, you know what I'm saying? When those moments leave, you have something to remember them by. You know, so that's the important bit. Big up, Gigi. The lines is about wait, you said the lines are about 4 foot tall. And I say he's close enough to the line. Yeah, he can see. He can see. Barely. Barely, but he can see. He legally blind. He not legally blind. So yeah.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I'm legally blind. I can see barely. It says Jack, what do you make of Rodgers going to Chelsea? Tactical reasons. To be honest, I'm kind of relieved. We need a proper left winger, backup 6, 8, striker more. We already have as an Ethan 10s. I think, and I said this on Gianni's, man. Big up to Gianni. If you guys haven't subscribed to Gianni Talks Calcio TV, please go subscribe to him. He's very knowledgeable, not just about Serie A, but he's also knowledgeable about the Prem. And he's from Chicago. He lives in Chicago, and he's Italian, so he's hot blooded, but he's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. I was on him talking about, you know, what's going on. I was in my group chat talking about what's going on, bro. And like, I don't understand how we're a championship team and we have so many holes in the squad. Like, I haven't looked at any of like the Manchester City teams that won or the Liverpool teams that won, and then the season after they're talking about we need so many things to fix. Like, also we've let go of our best left winger and replaced him with Salas, who wasn't that great in Belgium, wasn't that great when he was in the championship in England, but he's supposed to be great for us, I guess. And then Messier, who was a free, I don't understand why we keep getting these goalkeepers. Who knows? So yeah. Life is precious. Yes, it is, Fraley. That's the one thing that, you know, I'm only 33, but I've seen so many people not live to 33. And some people go early, you know what I'm saying? So being where I'm from, in the world and experiencing the life that I've experienced, man, I take every day as it is. It's so easy for me to kind of complain about what I don't have, but I live in England. I grew up in a poor neighborhood between Miami, Florida, poor neighborhood in Miami, poor neighborhood in Belgrade, and I made it to England. You know, a nice neighborhood in England. So, yeah, man, life is precious. I could sit here and say what I don't have, but I got to be grateful for what I do have, and I got you guys as well. I got the Ricanistas. So, yeah, man, it could always be worse. You know, it could always be worse, and it's another reason. You know, I like talking to you guys. So, yeah. Can he actually see all sides properly? No, man.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
You blind, bro. Rashford. Oh, what a shot by Rashford. That could be coming to the carpet soon, everyone. I could care less about Rodgers. We suck. We goofy, man. We goofy. Now Tuchel wants to go attack when it's too late. Yep. Being performative. Bro, this game don't count. You don't get a bronze medal. Like, it's not the Olympics, bro. I mean, knowing Infantino, he probably will give him a bronze medal. But this ain't the Olympics. It don't matter, bro. You lost. You weren't in the big game, bro. He's playing for his job now, so he wants. Yeah, man. I think he's gone anyway. If Pep Guardiola said, "Listen, if Pep Guardiola goes to the FA and say I'm open in England, this guy getting sacked next week." So yeah, that's true. Can't sell players properly to Arsenal. I'm taking these last 2 World Cup games in this weekend to not think about Arsenal. I've already been on the Arsenal, bro. I said I ain't doing no Arsenal stuff while the World Cup is going on. The World Cup literally has 2 more matches left, and I've already been on a stream saying how goofy we've looked. What a shot by Mbappe. What a shot by Mbappe. Big up to Tyson Mitchell, a.k.a. Tyson. How's it going, man? A.k.a. Arteta out. Listen, I ruffled some feathers in the group chat with that, too. I still want, listen, you know what's crazy? Now that we've won the league, it makes me want him out a little bit more. And it's weird for me to say that because I was always kind of like, if he wins, you know, he gets more time. And he does. He should. He should get more time. However, I now want him out. I now want him out. Morgan Rogers, how did you not score? The goalkeeper's right, bro. I'm not looking at this game. But yeah, now that like we've won, I want my standards to go up. Listen, he gotta win me. He gotta win me the league again, or the Champions League, or he out of there. Or he out of there, bro. We're champions now. I ain't gotta beg and scrap for no championship. I've seen my team win the league. Now I want more. It ain't enough. So that's how I feel about a manager. You window shopper, mad at me? I think I know why. That's what we are. Arteta is a window shopper. That's what he is, bro. Listen, Dean Henderson has been blinding, though. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Is that Rashford? Right, Saka with the goal. Working on this. So listen, second half we talk about kicks. If this goes forward, we talk about kicks second half. I'm gonna have it on in the background. We're gonna chill. They could have been doing this against Argentina. Big up Tyson, Rashford Cook. Yeah. I'm an innocent bystander. They said I had drove the getaway car. I can't see. I'm legally blind. POP, hold it down. My name is Donna Goodo, but I'm not a Goodo. I'm a Geetry. And I'm a female. Sir. Bro, I love that clip, bro. I love that clip. POP, hold it down. I'm legally blind. And the other guy talking about, I had known it wasn't my card. So why'd you go in there and spin it? See, you twisting my words. I'm through. I'm through. I love that whole thing. It's just funny. It's just hilarious to me, bro. Rashford playing for a contract. Hey, listen, Arsenal shopping for a left winger. Listen, if Rashford would have come to the carpet, though, no lie. If he comes to the carpet, I'm buying me a Rashford. I like Rashford, man. If he would come to the carpet, I'm taking it, bro. I'm taking it, honestly. I'd be excited with that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Is he the left winger that I like at the top of my list? Nah. But if we got Marcus Rashford, I'd be happy with that, man. I thought he was solid for Barcelona. They won the league. He still got something to tell you. He's not washed. Is he better than Martinelli? Yes. Does he have more pace than Trossard? Yes. I take it. Will he sell kits? Yeah. So I take it. I take Marcus Rashford, man. Call me delusional, but I take it. They up to the first lady of El Chat. So yeah. The first lady. AKA buyer of kits. Oh, look at Rashford. He cooking. Oh, it wasn't cooking. It wasn't cooking. Yeah, hold your hands up because that cross was garbage. Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, bro. The whole thing was a car crash. But yeah, I love that interview. Beggars can't be choosers. We take what we give it. Listen. We are one rival signing away from holding out the cash pot, bro. Change, please. Change, please. That's just gonna be us, bro. Change, please. Jack said, AKA backbone of this channel. Listen, backbone of my life. Of my life. Listen, I've been married to that woman for 11 years, right? And I'm a gush about it because I love that woman. I love this woman that I'm married to. I love her. She's a goof, man. But she keeps me grounded, right? My life would look so much differently without my wife. And I ain't gonna come on here and act like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see, this is the thing with you know, my marriage. Me and my wife have known each other, right? You guys know this, you've been here, but if you don't, like, me and my wife have known each other since I was 10 years old. Like, since we were 10, we went to school together, and we weren't school sweethearts, none of that stuff. We were just friends, bro. We always got on. Like, me and her, you know, we had the only time we didn't get on, and I'll never forget it, bro. She stole my job. We had classroom jobs, and I had a good one, and she got better grades on the test, and she stole my job, right? That's the only time I was beefing with her, right? And I still beefing with her to this day about it, right? And that was like 20 years ago. Still beefing. She stole my job. But other than that, man, like, me and my wife have grown up. We grew up in the same poor neighborhood. We grew up in the same conditions. Like, so we know each other, you know what I'm saying, as friends on a friendship level. We've always had that. So I think that's why we work so well as a couple, because, you know, we know each other's deficiencies, what we're not good at and what we're good at. And we can help, you know, it is what it is, man. But yeah, like, the whole Puerto Rican thing, right? The Puerto Rican name was her. I sat on the couch for days, man, trying to come up with a name. I sat on there for days coming up with a name, like brainstorming. And I just threw something at her, and within like 15 minutes, it's like, why don't you just say Puerto Rican? I said, you wanted something. And then I came on here, and it's been Puerto Rican. And I changed the Rican Futbol with her blessing. Just because, you know, we had to get more people. And ever since I changed the Rican Futbol TV, we've gotten more people come over. And that's what I want. I wanted people. I don't just want it to be an Arsenal channel. I want it to be a football channel. You know, like next season, I'm going to be doing a lot more Sevilla content. I'm going to be doing Sevilla watch-alongs. Not even next season, bro. Next week. I'm gonna, like, my transfer tango will now be Sevilla and Arsenal. Like, we're going to do 50-50. I want Sevilla out there as much as Arsenal. There's a million Arsenal channels. I want there to be a million Sevilla channels as well. I want people to see me and see Sevilla as much as they see Arsenal. Kind of like Gianni with Napoli and Arsenal. Like, that's what I want. I want people to know that I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm also a Sevilla fan. I love Sevilla. And as you guys saw in this, I love Spain in general. So yeah. Prom said Stoney. Love of my life, that woman. In a way, this game was so predictable, Rob says. Yeah, man, I knew one of the teams was gonna blow the other. I didn't think it was gonna be England. I thought it was gonna be not blow each other. I thought it was gonna be a basketball score. Like, oh, we score one, they score one, we score one, they score one. But I didn't see 3-0 at halftime. But France look disheveled, man. We getting hijacked left and right. Listen, so we were linked with Tonali. He goes to Spuds. We were linked with that young kid from Leicester. He goes to City. We were linked with Rodgers. He goes to Chelsea. What's next? Who else could take from us? Liverpool? Imagine Bruno G goes to Liverpool or United. We just taking L's, bro. Here we go, rewriting history. She always got something to say. Should be 4. Should have been 4. It was my job to begin with. That's not how I recall it. It's not how I recall it. You stole my job, man. Right, you stole my job. But I love that woman, bro. Like, look at she my top mod as well, man. She's always watching. As you see, we've had some people come on here with the unsavoriness, and they got up out of here. I don't have to do that, man. I don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, my chat being moderated, because she always listening. So I love that woman, bro. She keep me on my toes. What about Somerville? Sorry. Would you guys take Somerville? Crescencio? He's an option, ain't he? Somerville? Is he a left winger? My brain. This is how my brain works, guys. You know this. You've been on this channel long enough. Stony, you're a real woman. Yes, the realist. Stony Real. So she can be, like, her name is Stony Real, right? So because she's Stony, she's a real woman. Or Stony Real, because she's royalty. She's my queen. She's my queen to be. Saka's go. Oh my God. It's over. It's over. It's over. Can they get 5? Can they get? Listen, Deschamps is going out with a whimper. He's going out taking L's left and right. Double L. Nice. This is how France are playing. Oh, it's not playing.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Trash. The first lady says thank you to Prom. I was expecting a PSG versus Bayern style game. Nope. This Brit coach should still go to a back five. You never know. Listen, France ain't coming. They ain't coming back from this. France taking this L. EPL is not value for money. Time to shop overseas. Yeah. Listen, this is the thing that I will say though. Social on that note, Berta has a lot of connections with La Liga. He's got connections with Serie A. Let's see what he gets. Yeah, we didn't get Rodgers. Let's see what he can get from overseas. Let's see. And Prom says, "You're welcome, Stoney. The world needs more good people in it." She's one of the best, man. Not gonna lie to you. Best thing that ever happened to me, man. That woman. I ain't gonna lie. Jack said, "I thought Somerville was a right winger." Don't quote me. Probably, but Saka was left sided player. Our manager made him right sided player, so I won't put anything past him. Prom saying Saka scored a goal. Rob said just ridiculous, truly. Arsenal boys cooking. Yep. Define bittersweet. Listen, and just like Jack said, where was this against Argentina? Where it was, bro? I came on here with an England kit, 2 England kits in the background. God save the king and all that jazz. And yeah, man. Freddie said about as far as he played that. Listen, you can hear it. I can't hear it. It's quick. I don't know. I didn't hear it. It doesn't play on my side, so I don't know. See, Declan and man, yeah, man. But you know what? This is a conversation you should have, guys, and it's a good conversation. I want to have this. Is Harry Kane part of the reason why England are playing so well? Is not having him part of the reason why they're playing so well? Because they're not trying to feed him or give him the ball. They're just playing free. Like, is that part of the reason? All right, that's the end of the first half, I think. Hold on. It's over 4-0. Deshaun probably going to be sacked halfway through. I'll just fix the clock so that we're ready for the second half. Back to the comments. France aren't trying to be fit. Nah, bro, they letting them cook them, bro. They letting them cook them. And Fred said that's nothing to be proud of. Funny timing. Yeah. Arsenal players are cooking. Yeah, man. They have it in them, but, you know. Like I said, where was this against Argentina? And for me, right, this is the problem that you have, right? If I'm the FA and I'm looking at this match and I'm seeing us beat a France team that has won the World Cup, that were one of the favorites, I'm seeing us beat them 4-0. I'm still sacking. That's more of a reason for me to sack Tuchel. Because, bro, you could have played like this when it mattered, and you didn't. You could have played a team like this when it mattered, and you didn't. So, guess what? You out of there, my boy. P45. Freddie says better out than in, as they say. Shrek sentence. Pro said, I take Rashford, so would I. So would I. I rate Rashford, man. Jack said, I just checked. Somerville's primary left winger that can play right wing. Even more perfect for Arteta, because we like to play dudes You know what I'm saying? He likes to play dudes out of position. So, Swiss Army knife. Tuka Robert just said, go have fun, took the handbrake off. Too late. Too little, too late. I make him find his own way back to England. Zidane already been given a job, I believe. Yeah. Listen, Jack, I've said this. I think I said it on Gianni's. The next Euros is here in the UK. It's in the UK. So I think France have to be the favorites, bro. Led by Zizou. A France team led by Zizou. You remember Real Madrid won the Champions League under Zizou. Like, they've got to be the favorites. Even though, if Spain do it and they end up winning the World Cup, I'm taking Zizou's France over Spain. And I love the Spanish. But, yeah. Tuchel's still next to get sacked. Yeah, man. Yeah, he is. Because embarrassing. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, man. Zidane has come to a verbal agreement to take over France according to ESPN. Yeah, man, perfect. Perfect for the job. I tell you, Rashi is decent. I take Martinelli. I've always rated Rashford, man. I watched Rashford when he came on in the number 43. Was it 43? I think it was 43. 43 is 47 or something like that. Against Arsenal, and he cooked us. I was like, I rate him then. And he's played for Barcelona. He's cooking for Barcelona, so I take him. I'd be the first one in the queue to get his kit, bro. I rate that guy. Zizou was always going to be next France. Man, yeah, man. Written in the stars. Written in the stars, man. And he will win something with them. So, yeah. We all wish that. We all wish that, Jack. Wish he would have just come. Yes, but afraid to say I wish anyone. And I said this earlier, bro. Having won the league, I now realize that I don't want the manager here. And it's weird because there'll be people be like, well, we won with him. I think we won in spite of him. When I look back, I think we won in spite of him. I think every decision he made was back against the wall decision, and we won. Now, my stance has always been, he can change my mind. If we win the league again this year, or we win the Champions League, my mind could be changed. But from what I've seen recently, he ain't changed in 7 years. So winning the title gonna make him change, or is he gonna double down? We'll see. I'm always open, but my stance as of this moment, you asked me, right? If I was in charge of the manager and said, would you keep the manager? No, I would not. Thank you so much for helping us win the league, getting us back to prominence. I appreciate you. We're going to find somebody who can keep things going. That'd be me. And people hate it, but yeah. Up for blessings. Big up to you, Joggons, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. There are 10 of you guys in here. Make sure you hit that like button. And that if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you're one of my silent listeners. 10 people in here and 3 likes. Diabolical, man. Diabolical. Right? Help the small channel out. The like button is free. Free 99. Just go and hit that thing for me. Do it for the channel. Do it for the First Lady. That seems to work. Freda said, can someone let me know when the second half kicks off? I'm matching a bit of FIFA. Yeah. FC, because FIFA wanted to play foo-foo games with the game, and they basically walked away. EA walked away. And now, bro, FIFA got this game on Netflix. I was looking. I was looking on Netflix, and I saw like the FIFA game, and I looked at 2 seconds of it. I was like, they trying it, bro. They trying it. You should have just stayed with EA, bro. You should have just stayed with. I like the game. What I would like more though, what I would like more in the game is I'd like transfers and things to be real, and I want more leagues. Like I would love the Brazilian league to be in there, because I like Brazil, man. I like Brazil. The Argentinian league, Boca Juniors. But yeah, more leagues to be in there. The Argentinian league in there probably is actually. I think the Argentinian league is in there. Fairly tell me, but. Side note as well, now that I remember, I've also gotten a new PlayStation handle to play FIFA with people who play. I don't recall what it is at the moment because I don't think they would let me do the Rican Futbol thing. I don't recall what it is. I want to say it is Rican Futbol. Or G Rican or something. I forgot it, bro. I gotta remember later. Listen, remind me tomorrow. I'll write it down tomorrow, and for the final, I'll put it in the chat for people who want to add me, so we can play FIFA. One of these days, I'll figure out how to mirror it and do the thing like they do. I don't play it that much because I'm trash. I told you guys this. I tried to do online the other day with Sevilla, and I got mashed like 7-0, bro. It was awful. No, it wasn't 7-0. It was 9-4. I beat 9-4. It was absolutely diabolical. So, yeah, I'm trash. I used to be really good, but I just don't have time to play video games. So my skills they changed the buttons and stuff. Garbage. So yeah, in a bit. Yeah. I don't respect guys who don't play attacking football. Football is a beautiful game, social. It's a beautiful game, and we've you've had the Mourinhos and the Allardyces, and let's hoof it down and play defensive football. Nah, man, I will always like the favela football, the dancing, the salsa, like samba. Like I like that, bro. So that's what I want to see. I want to see goals. Everybody wants to see goals, man. We don't come here to see 0-0s. We don't come here to see 1-0s. We come here to see passion. But you don't want to get like basketball where you've gotten rid of so much of the defense. Now it's just basically who can score more. Who can make the most shots. It's not even a thing anymore. So yeah. Freddie says 7 likes for me. It says 9 now. So we're good. We're good now. We're good. I appreciate all you guys. Low key, don't be a fraud. Yeah, man. Help the channel out. We trying to get big. Not too big, but you know what I'm saying. My juice is out, unfortunately, which means I must now resort to water. This halftime is brought to you by water. It's 11 o'clock. Probably shouldn't have had juice anyway, but I'll pay for it tomorrow. Unfortunately. Is that as an assist? What a number 10 can spin and he'll make through balls. Who knew? Ezra for me is a moments player. He's a really good moments player. But you can't have Ezra and somebody like Odegaard who's gives you a half. You need somebody next to Ezra who you need someone next to Ezra who how do I describe it, bro? Not Rice, but like a boxer, like Bruno G next to Ezra, I think will work. And then you have Rice in the 6. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Jack say hit that like. Please do, man. Please hit it. I appreciate you guys. And Jack gonna say hit the like as well. Every little helps, like Tesco. Messi is at Portsmouth in my career mode. So in my career mode, because I do play it every now and then. I never finish anything, bro, when it comes to like career modes. Unless it's NCAA football. I always finish that and up to the league. But my current player is a striker and he played for Haiti. And I went from where did I start? I started in a small league. Was it Portugal? Oh, I don't remember. What league did I start in? No, I started in the French league. And I started out with Stade de Reims. Stade de Reims. And I won the French league with them. I battered PSG. My dude was scoring left to right. And now I've just signed with St. Pauli in the Bundesliga. I've taken them from Bundesliga 2 to the Bundesliga, and now I'm getting handed to me left and right. I think Mönchengladbach gave me an L. But yeah, so I've been at St. Pauli for 2 years, and after this season, I'm gonna go to La Liga with my Haitian striker. Because I want to play for Sevilla. I always end up playing for Sevilla. Or I might go to Italy. Who knows? Freddie said Joga Benito. Yeah, man. Beautiful game. It's just not that anymore. Everybody wants a system, then drab football. I can't believe they up 4-0. It's crazy. Prom said juice alert. Yeah, I'm on the agua now, bro. I'm on the agua because 11 o'clock, so gotta chill out a little bit. I'm on the Grey Goose and homemade mint syrup. What's Grey Goose? Vodka? No, I'm not vodka, man. I'm not a vodka, man. I don't condone drinking. Drink responsibly. Not that I condone drinking. People will drink if they want to, but I don't do like gambling and stuff on this channel. But we're all adults, so yeah, man. I prefer rum. I think it's a Caribbean thing. I like rum. Like me and my wife went out yesterday and we had rum punch from Las Iguanas with the Ray and nephew. Very good stuff. So yeah, very good rum punch. But yeah, I'm a rum guy, Bacardi, because Bacardi is made in Puerto Rico. It's Cuban rum made in Puerto Rico because you can't actually get stuff off. But yeah, we went to Las Iguanas yesterday and we just had drinks, two for one, so it was great. Luca Dean looked like he's coming on. I kind of want this French jersey. If it goes on sale, I want it. I don't have any French. Well, I do have one French jersey. I showed it to you guys. I got a French jersey with 1 star on it, so I need one with it. As is the 8.5. Yeah. So I was looking at Pickford, and he looked like he was coming out, but I guess they're leaving Henderson. So Henderson has come in and not conceded any goals, and Pickford's still going to be the number 1. Make sense. I'm using Glock in my solo career mode. So you use the actual team, like the actual person. I always make my own person. I would like to make a Puerto Rican, but they don't actually have the Puerto Rican team in there. So sad face. But they do have Haiti with the Haiti kids. So I was like, all right, he's going to be Haitian. John, gotta say hats out to you folks who play video games. I'm stuck in the era of Galaga. I love that game. My all-time favorite. Yeah, Galaga's a good one. My dad, I remember when I was a kid, our local laundromat had Pac-Man in it. Broski. That guy used like, you know how the laundry cycle goes for like 25 minutes? My dad used to be on there 25 minutes. The only time he would lose is when the washing would stop and you hit the and he knows our washing and he put me on there, I lose immediately. But my dad used to, bro, that guy, I don't know how we got so good at Pac-Man. My dad used to just stand at 1 quarter, bro, just dish ragging the Pac-Man. I was like, dang. So yeah. So then Upamecano, Dembele, and Barcola come on. they trying to turn it around so it's respectable. So it is what it is. Spice rum is banging. Love it. Las Iguanas fell off heavy. Used to love that place. I've only been a couple of times, but I usually just go for the drinks. I'm a Nando's guy, man. I like Nando's. I read that it's mint soup at first. Was like, yeah, man, syrup, yeah, mint syrup. Big up to you guys. Don't know. Actually, that could work depending on what you mix with. But I don't like mint anything, bro. When they put mint in my drink, I don't like it. I tell them to keep it. Keep it. I don't want the mint, bro. I don't want nothing minty. You know what I did one time? Because I like 007. So I did the what was it? The martini, skinny martini, whatever he orders, shaken, not stirred. Right? Like I did that. Awful drink, bro. Awful drink. I will never do it again. But I was trying to be cool, you know what I'm saying? I was cool like James Bond. And no, he's a tough guy. It's just not me. I've given England a goal. Okay, I've taken it off. There we go. Second half's underway. I know we're talking about other stuff. Big up to Godfrey. He said, big up, Rican. Hope you're good. Big up to you, Godfrey. Thank you for stopping by as usual. Thank you for keeping this channel gamble free. Being an Arsenal fan is enough for gamble. Listen, I tell you guys all the time, my inspiration for being a channel is Curtis Shaw, right? Curtis has a channel that I aspire to be like, not for the numbers, but you know what I'm saying? He doesn't promote gambling. He doesn't promote like, smoking and all that stuff. He's just a family channel. Like your kids can watch that. And I think the one thing, right? So you guys saw Woody comes in here. I think the one thing that got me to change like how I thought about my channel was the one time when he told me, "Oh, my daughters were watching you," and I'm like, he has young daughters and they're watching me on this, and I'm like, do I want to be someone that parents have to say turn that off, or oh, you can't watch him because I'm on here cursing and I'm saying questionable stuff? Like I don't want to be that, right? And like I said, when we had those conversations about race and stuff, I always put the trigger warnings. This is what we're going to be talking about. But as far as me being a channel, like I want to be a channel that everybody can watch, that you don't have to kind of lower the volume of the channel to listen to me, right? Anybody can watch me. That's what I want to be. So I'm not going to try. I try not to curse. I slip up. I am human. I do slip up. But for the most part, try not to. I try to keep it a place where everybody can watch me. Everybody can have their say, and everybody feels comfortable to come in here and have their say. I don't allow people to, you know what I'm saying? You can debate. Don't jump on each other. Don't call people out of names, or the missus will get you up out of here, bro. That's what kind of chat I want. And if we always stay at 600, but we have a respectable chat and I can chat with you guys, I'm fine with that. I tell you guys that all the time. If we get to the Curtis Shaw levels, so be it, man. But I just want to make, you know what I'm saying? I want to make my channel a place where anybody can come. And I don't take, you know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, Frank's on the attack. France on the attack. France got one. They on the board. France on the board. See, I looked just in time. Mbappe done woke up. They done put the starters in. They trying to get the game back. Morgan Rogers out here losing the ball. That Chelsea player. But yeah, man, that's like when it comes to my channel, I just want to make it great for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come on here and make it so that we're promoting negative things, man. Like you said, being an Arsenal fan is enough of a gamble. I'm gambling my happiness every weekend on 11 dudes that don't know who I am. So France are starting to cook. Maybe England just GG2 said Pickford is a crap goalkeeper. Yeah. Yeah, I like using real players in career mode. That's cool, man. I like that you can like use real players. You can jump in. Like I know that now you can jump in various points of the season. So last year, like it would allow you to jump in Arsenal in that match week, and the schedule was the same. I think that's cool. But yeah, I want to see what FIFA 27 got cooking, man. Or FC 27. I gotta buy that. Godfrey said Rodgers news hurt me. It hurt me too. And big up Martin said, what do you think about the Chelsea hijacking the Morgan Rodgers deal? Great segue. I think that, you know, as our target, right? Everyone's saying, oh, this is our top target. We want Morgan Rodgers. For us to just dilly-dally and walk slowly and just say, oh, maybe. Yo, we have unofficial channels going like, bro, if you want a player, send a delegation to Aston Villa, say, we want this guy. This is how much we're willing to pay. Right? That's how you do that. But we're like, oh, we have unofficial channels to see if they want him. And then you got to think, bro, this is the risk that you run always with the way we do business. Like waiting until late, waiting until we have everything. The risk you run is there will be a team that says, we want that player. Oh, he's on sale. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for offers for over 100 million. We'll give you 117. Done. Arsenal going, we're looking for deals over 100 million. Would you take 85? No, 100 million. Come on, 92. 100 million. 96. No, we want 100 million. Chelsea come in 117. Deal. That's it, bro. We just never do that. We never go in there and we just say, all right, we want this player. There it is. Dunsky. We don't do that. And this is what happens. Unfortunately. So we're on the outside looking in. Is he worth 117 million? If you looked at the market, you know, Anderson went for over 100 mil. Tonali went for 100 mil. So yes, he would in this market. Yes, he is. But people also said Declan Rice wasn't worth 100 million. Is he worth 100 million now? Yes, he is. So you don't know, bro. And I don't care about it. It ain't my money. It's the club money. So if they're paying 100 mil, they pay 100 mil. I just want a good player. I don't understand why fans become accountants. I don't care. I don't care about the books. If it's a good player and we have the money, which we do, we had record profits, put it down and buy the player. I don't care about other jazz, bro. But that's my feelings, Mark. Honestly, on the whole thing. I don't care about the rest. I think it's embarrassing in a sense, but I'm also trying to trust that Berta knows what he's doing. And if he doesn't and we get worse, you'll see me. I'll be around. And I'll be losing my head as I did last year. I didn't lose my head in the transfer window, just, you know, with the Arsenal in general. So, yes. Thank you for stopping by as well. Shout out to Miss Pac-Man. Yep. Great game, by the way. Great game. And back on this, Pickford is it's like Unai Simon for Spain. Like, he ain't that great. But he's been good for Spain. So Pickford's actually been good for England. It's hard to get out an international goalkeeper. That just makes it so the water sets on top and he just sit in water. Did I miss something? That just makes it so the water sets on the top and he's just sitting water. What did I miss? Oh, as it's running. Oh no. Pat-Man, the first Latino player in video game history. That's funny. Pat-Man. Yeah, but my dad absolutely loved Pat-Man. He was good at it, bro. Freddie said classic spy drink was not great. Was not great. It's two. It's two. We have a game, everyone. Tyson said 4-0. Yeah, listen, that's how far behind. I will catch up, but it is 4-2. Mbappe, yep. Prom says Fat Rican. That's why I abandoned Views channel, and I get it, bro. I get it. You know, Views. You know, he likes the trees, which is fine. That's how he chooses to run the channel. I like Views. I think he's a good guy. But like I said, my channel, I want to be as clean as possible because I want it to spread to everyone. I want everyone to be able to come here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on here acting like I'm perfect. Do I smoke? Not anymore. Do I drink? Yes, I do. I'm an adult. I drink. Yes, I go out. I don't drink as heavily as I used to. But you know, like yesterday, I went out with my wife, and it's like once every month. You know, and when I go on holiday, if I'm somewhere sunny for the holiday, will I drink? Yes, but I'm just not gonna come on here and like, you know, I'm not gonna come on here with a beer and start drinking, like, because kids watch this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an adult. I do adult things. I just, for my channel, I just want it to be, we have adult conversations. We talk about adult issues. But I want it to be a channel where everyone can come, everybody feels safe, and nobody has to shield their eyes because of what they're watching. So that's just me. But big up to Views, man. Like, he's a good dude. Like, he is a really good dude. He's helped me a lot. Shane the same. You know, I can't tell anyone how to run their channel. And I like chatting with him. I like having conversations. So yeah. I mean, everyone has their spot, everyone has their lane, everyone has their niche, and Views has his and I have mine. But yeah, big up to him. Typical international Arsenal on fire once it's over. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On fire once it's over. We're gonna play like greatness when we're not in the final. Make it make sense. Rob says French market opportunity jumping in the crowd there. Listen, to be fair, are they French? Because they in Miami. Miamians, you know what I'm saying? We like to show up to a place and just put on the kit sometimes. So they could be Miamians, man. Who knows? Watkins messing around. Why is he on the wing? No idea. It's a game now, though, everyone. It's a game. France ain't going. I thought France was just gonna roll over. They ain't rolling over now. Big up. What made you leave Views channel, bro? Big up, Tyson. Gambling your breath. Listen, every weekend with Arsenal. First off, not just Arsenal, with football, right? Oh, I just kicked my camera. Sorry, guys. I do that because I be trying to stretch my feet. There we're back again. Listen, last season, bro, my blood pressure was high. I got Arsenal in the title race. I got Sevilla in the relegation battle. I had the Miami Hurricanes in the playoff. It was rough. It was rough for a little bit there, but you know what I'm saying? We recovered. We won one title. So I'm happy with that. It's the first time I've seen a World Cup stadium crowd look scanty or appear scanty in certain sections. It's Miami, though. Listen, this is the thing, Joglines. The tickets for this were like $500 to $700, I think. So am I going to spend $500 to $700 of my hard-earned money to watch a match that don't matter? Freddie said Tyson, he's a busy boy. Big up, bro. Who's a busy boy? Mbappe's goals game, the World Cup is nuts. Is he on par for the Golden Boot? Oi, Mayan saved him. It's a game, guys. It's a game. Mostly because of promotion of weed and stuff. I don't like that. And that's, as I said, bro, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Some channels do it. Some channels don't. I don't, like I said, I'm not going to talk bad about, you know, anyone because of the choices that they make. Yeah, man. Like I said, I got time for views. I like that guy. He's grumpy, but I like him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. Like deep down, he's a good dude. And you know, he's helped the channel. So I've got time for him. But yeah, when you watch your YouTube, you're more, you know, you're more than it's more than fair that you want to go somewhere where you don't have things that you don't agree with. So it's fine. I'm glad to have everyone in my chat. And I'm hoping that it's a place for everyone where everyone feels comfortable and you know, accepted. You know what I miss though? I'm just looking at the game. I miss watching Arsenal play the finger away. I miss that, bro. I miss like even like France just kind of threading passes through step overs. Just trying, bro. I miss that, bro. We don't do that as Arsenal anymore. It's all like system and big out to everybody in the chat as well. Thank you for hitting the like button. I mean, like, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. Join the Rekinesis. If Berta has no power, walk away and expose everything. He's got some power, but I don't think as much as we have. Please like the stream if you haven't already. Yes, please do. Big up AJ. Please subscribe to the channel. Yes, please do. I appreciate that as well. There's Prome's link. Make sure that you big up Prome. And there's Tyson Mitchell's link as well. Make sure you go check them out. Just go subscribe to them, man. If you guys subscribe to me, you can subscribe to them as well. Right? It does not hurt you anything. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost you anything to just hit the subscribe button. And it helps people out, man. It helps them grow their channels. Thanks, AJ. Yep. 4-2. Yep. Make sure. Listen, this guy, Rob Future, right? We should have some. I thought it was this week actually, but we should have some content coming out because the La Liga schedule has come out. He, as you guys may not know, he's a Betico, which means he supports Real Betis, and I'm a Sevillista, as you guys know, which means I support Sevilla. Vamonos. This is a Sevilla kit. So yes, we will be having chats about La Liga, Betis, and Sevilla as well. Tony got to take a shot first time there. I know what he's doing. So yeah. And AJ says you're welcome. Game open up. Yeah, man, it's good. I'm like looking at you guys and looking there. Like, it's crazy. It's good. Finally. I thought it was gonna be a snooze fest. I hear you, bro. To be fair, he don't really promote it. He just doesn't hide that he smokes. Yes. Then doesn't ignore comments when asked about it. Can't please all. Yeah, man. Listen. Like I said, teach their own. Like, I like the guy. I like views. And you know what I'm saying? It's not going to change anything. But, you know, if he likes, and to me, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, growing in South Florida, my views on the herbs, if you will, are different than a lot of people's, right? You know, I grew up in a place where snorting cocaine is normal, unfortunately, right? You go to a party, there's Coke there, and I'm not talking about Coca-Cola. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to promote, you know what I'm saying, any of that on my channel. You know, I don't. But how I feel, you know what I'm saying, do I think in the long run, do I think it should be legal? I think that Mary J has a lot of medicinal value. As you see with CBD, you see with all kinds of things like hemp oils. They help. I think they have actual value. But it's not something, like I said, it's not something I have to promote or want to promote on my channel. But you know what I'm saying? Like Tyson said, I don't think he promotes it. He's just there. It's what he does. So yeah. But Everyone has the choice to follow and like who they want, and that's the beauty about the world. Right? If you like that kind of thing, go. If you don't, then don't. But like I said, I will never throw views under the bus unless he does some scumbag stuff, which he hasn't. So I've always got time for him, and I appreciate him. Yep. Salute. Why didn't Gordon come on? No idea. Why don't we see No Madueke? Bless up, Rican. Big up, Sean. Hope you're doing well. Same with the missus. I'm not sure how to feel about Morgan Rogers. He wasn't a winger in my opinion, but I would have wanted him still for midfield options. Yeah, but if you're Morgan Rogers, you look at our midfield options. You're not starting over Odegaard. You might start over Eze. Who knows? You're not starting over Zubimendi. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to Chelsea, you're the man. And you're playing for a manager who you've seen turn Granit Xhaka into a player who got a Prem move from the Bundesliga. So, yeah. Watkins left wing, ain't it? Yeah, bro. I swear Thomas Tuchel had conversations with Mikel Arteta. France gonna get a third. France gonna get a third, bro. Yeah, loud, ain't it? Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Problem side light views, it's not that at all. I just don't like certain things on the show, which is fair. It's absolutely fair. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Tuchel getting sacked tonight. If France win this game, bro, I would make Tuchel swim back to England. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And Tyson said, I smoke, but don't drink. Facts or drink has more casualties. Yeah, man. Listen, bro, I'll be honest, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, it's late night and hopefully no kids up watching this. Bro, I'm from Miami. I grew up with Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Rican. They smoke herb, bro. It's a part of the culture, right? So, you know what I'm saying? But it's just something that I don't have to do anymore. I don't have to do it. What, you know what I'm saying? Would I go to Amsterdam and partake? Yes. Right? Because I'm an adult and I can do whatever I like. But I'm just not going to talk about it and do it on the channel. Because kids watch this. But I do adult things, bro. I'm not 12. I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a hydration break. You know, I don't smoke anymore, but I did at one point. I don't drink much anymore, but I did at one point. You know what I'm saying? It is the channel, bro. It's just being honest, man. I'm an adult. I do adult things. So, yeah. Who's the right back you getting cooked? No clue. Oh, that's Quanta. Quanta is the right back for England. But yeah. Also, if he's willing to move to Chelsea that easily because they're willing to pay more money, then I'm sort of okay with the fact he isn't coming to us. Prefer players who want the Arsenal. See, this is the thing, Sean. I don't think it's a more money thing. My opinion, I don't think it was a more money thing. I think it's style of, bro, if I'm in England, right? If I'm in the England camp, I'm looking at Bukayo Saka coming in with half a hamstring. I'm looking at Rice coming in with a back and leg injury, right? I'm looking at no Madueke coming in at all, right? I'm looking at that and I'm like, bro, do I want to go there or do I want to go to Chelsea to play for a manager who will let me be free? He ain't going to ask me to track back. I don't got to do all the running at Arsenal. And we might win something because Chelsea win things. Bro, it looks a lot better, bro. If I'm being honest, it looks a lot better. If I was a neutral, I don't think it's just a money thing. And let's be honest, bro. let's be 100% honest. When it comes to the style of play, who would you rather play for? Just the style. Let's not talk about winning the league or anything. Who would you rather play for? Xabi Alonso or Mikel Arteta? As far as the style of play, I think that answer is very apparent. If I'm an attacker, that answer is very easy. You look at what he had at Bayer Leverkusen. You look at what he done for Real Madrid. And then you look at what, you know what I'm saying? You look at what Mikel Arteta has. We just had a player get over 10 goals and only one. Very easy decision. On course for 10. All like I said this morning. Listen, it was, but France is making a comeback. The Miami Miracle, part 2. And promise I'm not going to argue about that. I know that world better than most people. Yep, we talked about that. We talked about that, Pro. And I get it. I get that you don't want to see those things. And that's fair. That's 100% fair. And like I said, it's not a thing that you have against him as a creator. It's just the things you don't want to see on the channel. And that's 1,000% fair, man. Big up for the recovery. Yep, I've seen things people should not see. I agree. I've been there as well. So yeah. And thank you. And that being said, you should go and drop money that was intended for Rodgers and get Yildiz. We better not just keep our options. Listen, will Yildiz come from Juventus? Will they actually, you know what I'm saying? Will they get him? Juve need money, right? The Italian league ain't what it used to be, and Juve ain't what it used to be. They could definitely take a cash injection. So, yeah, man. But if we dilly-dallying with Aston Villa, do you think we'll go to Juve and say, here's 100 million euro? I don't think so. They would dilly-dally with them as well. So, and Prom saying thank you. Big up to Woody. But yeah, big up to Woody. Go you. Yeah. I love that stadium though that we're playing in. I love that stadium. I've seen some great moments and some terrible moments at Hard Rock. That's what it's called. It's not Miami Stadium. It's Hard Rock Stadium. It was Dolphin Stadium and Pro Player and Land Shark. It's been a lot of things. I used to call it Pro Player for the longest time because that's what I knew when I came up. But I love that stadium. Down the street from my dad's old house. Big up to Sean. Sean bigging up Jack. Yeah, Mbappe leading Golden Boot race with 9 goals. I need Mbappe to get 2 more. So yeah. Why is Rice and Saka still out there? They're trying to win the 3rd place game and the bronze medal. I don't know. But to be fair, Saka's actually looked pretty good. So that's just looked good as well. So it's good to see. Maybe Mikel will let them play some attacking ball. Wenger ball is so needed in 2026, bro. Please. You don't know what you have until it's gone. You know, all the people complaining, you know what I'm saying? We want Wenger out. I would take that style of play back in a heartbeat. You don't know what you have until it's gone. Rice looks done. Tired, man. That guy should have two months off. Declan, I don't want to see you for 2 months. But boss, I don't want to see. Don't get fat. I don't want to see you for 2 months. See you when you get back. Go on a holiday. You got enough money. Big up what he said. The players look like they want to win without worrying about losing, which is how they probably should have been the entire time. But it's on the manager to make you feel like just be free and loose. So France have had 13 shots, 7 on target. England had 15 shots, 8 on target, and 4-3. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. It's been a very good match. The bits that I've seen. And Freddie said 4-3. I'm catching up. I'm only 8 minutes behind. Big up to you guys. Make a peace with missing on Rodgers then. You got to, Woody. You got to, man. You got to. It's Arsenal. Like if I stressed out about every little thing Arsenal do, I'd have an aneurysm. So we missed out on somebody, and I just kind of hope that Berta has something else lined up. That's all I can hope for. Because if he doesn't, he can get his P45 as well. Why can't this coach make subs? People walking around. He's made some by now, though. He has made some by now. Mbappe 10 goals this World Cup. Yes, I need more. Hat trick. We suck. Yeah, England is holding on by a thread. Does anyone have to win this game, though? Can it just end in a 4-4? Or does it have to go to penalties? Does somebody have to win third place? Like, can it just say, you know what? Neither one of you win in the World Cup. We'll take it 4-4. So, Jogger, I say this could be 5-4 for France. Listen, France are in the ascendancy, bro. If France come back, then Tuchel definitely getting sacked tonight. You got a 4-goal lead, my boy. 4-goal lead. Mbappe win the Golden Boot now. Thank you. Anyone but Messi. Can we get a pin? Allez la blue. Allez la blue. Tuchel going full Arteta. I swear they call each other every night. They got to. They got to. That is not a penalty. That's not a penalty. Ain't no way gonna bother this, Shirley. We've heard it all before. This is crazy. Yeah, Godfrey, man, they on a madness, bro. Fabregas said in an interview about how if a coach makes this and Sean, I saw this interview. I saw bits, but he said if a coach makes changes, sets up to hold a lead, it invites pressure and can lead to capitulating. I have a feeling that Fabregas will manage Arsenal next. Listen, when this happens, if this happens, I'm on board. I've seen enough. I like the way Como play. I've seen his philosophy. And he knows what the club means. He would have been with our club if it not for Arsene Wenger being a little bit stubborn and upset that he left the first time. And I get it. But yeah, man, if he manages us to the Champions League, go down in history, man. I just want better football back. Fred said, will this go to extra time if it's 4-4? That's what I'm saying. Does it just end or what? Same position as versus Argentina, up 1 goal, up 30 minutes. Yeah, man. 1 goal up, 30 minutes left. We knew how that turned out, Rob. That or he goes to Barcelona. Yeah, Seth could go Barcelona, but I hope he comes here. I hope he comes Arsenal. I wish we would go somewhere like Sevilla. I would love that. So will we go defensive again or go to seal it? Have lessons been learned? So far, it's a little bit shaky, fam. So yeah, it's a little bit shaky, to be honest. Tyson said, I just love the channels where people are themselves. You, Views, and Shane are unrivaled. Thank you. I appreciate that. And listen, bro, like I said, different channels for different people. I rate Views. I rate Shane. I know they do things, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't like them for certain things that they may do on their channel, but I'm not going to. Rican Futbol TV ain't belittling anyone's channel, right? Unless they're just scumbags. You know what I'm saying? I to each their own. The people that I don't like in the space are people like Terry Flewers, who, if you looked at his channel, you would know he was a United fan because he always talking about Arsenal. That's what I don't like. I will talk trash about those channels because, bro, you don't see me talking about United. You don't see me talking about Chelsea. You don't see me talking about Tottenham. I do not care about those clubs. I'm an Arsenal and a Sevilla fan. Don't care about anything else, bro. I'm not gonna come on here every time like, oh my God, Chelsea have Rodgers. They're gonna win the. No, I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't matter to me. I don't care what Chelsea did. Yes, they hijacked us. dang, they hijacked this. They got a player. That's it. That player's dead to me now. It is what it is. I'm not going to come out here and talk about Bellingham and Anderson on. So, yeah, man. England trying to take it all away, it seems. But yeah, I'm not going to belittle anybody's channel, but I am going to call people out when they grift. And yeah, that's how I feel about that one. Rodgers didn't want Arsenal because of tactical reasons. He said so. I don't blame him. Yeah, but he don't want to track back, bro. My back is killing me. Sorry. Because I'm sitting on this thing. Let me turn a little bit. I keep kicking my camera as well. There we go. That might be a little bit. Ollie Watkins. Can't Ollie put it away? Better than man. Rodgers. But yeah, Rodgers didn't want to play left wing. He's exactly. And we know that our manager wanted to play left wing. Bro, if I'm going to play for not Seth Fabregas, for oh my God, Elise's missed. And he's cramped up, it looks like. He's missed and cramped up at the same time. Jeez. I can't believe he's missed that. He would have beat him as well. But yeah, he didn't want to play left wing. He wants to play where he's free. He wants to play where he doesn't have to track back. If he said it's tactical, that's why, bro. And it's the thing that people will tell you, oh, people want to play for Arteta. Bro, nobody wants to get run into the ground. If I go to England camp and I see my mates limping and back hurt, no, I don't want to go do that, bro. I want to go play for somebody where I can win trophies and be rested. I think that the ref even has a cramp. You will catch cramps in Miami Heat, bro. So, yeah. Be that as it may, but Rodgers is apparently an Arsenal fan. So, for me, you ain't a real fan if you turn on the opportunity. I don't think Alonso will be successful at Chelsea anyway, so his loss. I think he will. I think with the right backing, he will be successful. I don't think he'll win the league. I think they'll pick up cups, though. I think they will. Arteta's fault. Rodgers rejected Arsenal, always putting square peg in round holes. Nobody wants to run 3,000 miles. So, yeah. He still ain't made subs. What are our players? He has now, so big up the social. If it's another season, Martinelli, an unknown player, and Solis on the left. Yeah, long season. This is Bert's fault as well. Moving like deals can't be done during the World Cup. We have to hold this. If we move fast, Rodgers doesn't begin to question if it's actually the right move for him. Yeah. But this is the thing. If we don't know if, Arsenal were trying to make a move and Rodgers said, we'll hold on. And then Chelsea will come in and say, we want you. And he said, we don't know the actual timeline. We just know what's been fed to us by hand of Arsenal and Ornstein and those lot. But we don't know what's happening. So, yeah. Sat this for Arteta, go get Luis Enrique to attract the big name players. He's not going. He's won the league. I mean, I've got people in my group chat from back home, or my group chat here saying, oh, you want the manager out even though you won the league. I want the manager to play a better style of football. I feel like that's fair. So, yeah. What he said, that should have been 4-all. I'm catching up. I'm so behind in chat, man. I'm just going to zoom through, though. Watkins can't play left wing. Rashford. Yep. Rashford was cooking, and look at them now. They've given up 3 goals. Bird is playing for moving slow, but he's working with all the mess. Arteta, Edu, and Cole made with our players on high wages. Can't sell for value. Nope. Can't get rid of Jesus. You can't get rid of guys like Lakonga. He's got to get rid of Vieira. Reece Nelson's still on the books. Nobody want these guys, bro. Nobody wants these guys. Saka done. Saka just got smashed in the knee. I was late. My bad. Arsenal losing out. Morgan Rogers. Chelsea is going to be the Luka Modric 2.0. Andre Berta will have a backup lined up. Yeah, I this is my thing, Mark. I just don't think that Morgan Rogers would have been as good. If we're gonna play him next to Bruno G, and put Rice in the 6, fine. But if we're playing, Zubamendi, Rice, and Odegaard, and putting out Morgan Rogers to the left, why would I want to come do that? I'm better than Odegaard. Penalty. Penal. France with a penalty in the 84 minutes. That's tough. Malo Gusto. Getting away the penalty. Now it's over. Tyson said, unsubscribe and block Football Terror 2 years ago. Absolute fraud channel. Bro, and like I said, I don't like to call nobody out. But every time I see them, he talking about Arsenal. He's a United fan. Like, bro, like, you selling Arsenal merch. How? Bro, I'm an Arsenal fan. I ain't selling no United merch. I don't care about United could win the treble. I would not care. Would not care. I ain't selling a bit of United merch. The only United we're going to be is United against Tottenham. That's it, bro. I ain't selling no rival fan merch. Why? It's just weird to me, bro. It's weird. How is Rice still on? Because Tuchel doesn't care. My back is broke. I have broken my back. What was it, Mike? Spinal. That man don't care, man. Jude just wasted a huge chance, and now Elise, yep. But listen. Oh, they giving it to Saka. Elise missed a sitter. Yep. I'm catching up. The rest have cramp. That happened a few seconds ago. The ref getting a rub. Yeah, there was massaging that calf, bro. Saka up for the penalty. Saka to get a hat trick. Can he make it? The one good thing about being behind in the chat is no spoilers. Saka up to step up. And it's in. Mikhail with a hat trick in Miami. Where was this against Argentina, though? Rodgers is a better fit for Alonso's system. No one has a clue how Rodgers will play wing here. And if we can see that social, so can they. He's going to play in an attacking midfield position for Alonso. He playing wing here. Come on. Messi needs a hat trick to win the Golden Boot. Good. He ain't getting that against Spain. Can we get Bukayo Saka? How many he got? Alonso has one game a week. He'll be okay there. Yep. They'll be back in the Champions League spots if he gets it right. What do we even do that at this point? Barcolo's the only option, in my opinion. Hope for the best. Krupi, I take Krupi, but he's not. Krupi for me is a prospect still. He's not like, you know what I'm saying, the one who's going to get us over the line. In my opinion, I think he'll be a good contributor. I think if you get Krupi and a out and out, bad man winger, then I think we'd be all right. But England penalty, yep, I'm getting there. Gusto just threw away the game. Maybe not. No, we know what happened. Villa didn't like our price, so they asked Club around in the dark. Chelsea said yes to the price. Villa got the money they wanted. Simple. Yeah. And now they don't have to sell anymore. So We fumbled a little bit, to be honest. Freddie said soft. Yeah. Once Arteta has a player, you don't get more than $3 million for them at Arsenal. Yeah. Because he runs them into the ground. Look at Jesus. Jesus running to the ground. Look at Zinchenko. Zinchenko was run so much into the ground. That guy, bro, he couldn't make it at Ajax. Zinchenko. You know, it's most of the players that leave here that are top players, they live here crap, bro. He runs them into the ground. They don't have a career after. So, yeah. Let Saka take for the hat trick. Dive. Saka taken. Saka for the hat trick. You got it. Bellingham gave it to Saka. Thank you. How does a keeper not get booked? No idea. No idea. France got the ball. Maybe they can get something. Fairs. Yeah. Tuchel thinking Arteta going to bun them out all year anyway. What's one more game? Yeah. But he's not obligated to take care of our players. Hat trick. Yep. England close to the bottle again. It's not over. It's a corner. It's not over. Olise should have leveled it. Yep. Saka only 3 goals. Sadness. All from today. Pure sadness. Did I get to the end? Thank you. Thank you. Pub quick question. Which Arsenal player scored a hat trick for England in the World Cup in the game that yeah, man. Bukayo Saka. Like I said, where was this against Argentina? And I can't blame, listen, I can't blame the players. It's not Saka. It's not the England team. It's Tommy Tuchel. You had the same team. You could have done this against Argentina. This same level. So, yeah. Three goals, 3 assists. 6 GA. Yeah. 5 shots, 4 on target, 3 goals. Bukayo Saka today. That was not a good penalty. The goalkeeper guessed properly. Just my perspective from the replay. Yeah. Listen, I told you guys here. You know I'm a proponent against the stutter runner. I hate stutter runners. So, yeah. I don't like stutter run up, bro. Like, Oyarzabal took a penalty, and he just looked at it, went slow, ran up, booted it. That's how I want it to be. Tired of this stutter run up crap, man. Hate it. Is Tuchel sending a message to the players saying that he doesn't believe in them to get the job done? Yeah, bro. All of these guys could have played. And that's why he probably not going to have a job when they get back to England. So, yeah. Whitty said, Saka, the only England player taking something home from the World Cup. 1 match ball. Yeah, man. He'll have that memory in my hometown. And like you said, pub quiz question. You know what I'm saying? Who won who scored a hat trick in the 3rd place game? Bukayo Saka. That's pretty much it. But England always do this. Too little, too late, bro. It's like, where was this against Argentina? Come on, come on. I want it 5-4. Listen, if you thought this game was gonna be boring, you're surely surprised. Because I am. 8 goals so far? That's what I'm talking about. What it said, the penalty is fine and win in minimum requirement. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The thing that matters most is that the ball going in the back of the net, and it did. So I hear you. But I hate the stutter run up. I would never like the stutter run up, man. It will always. Declan Rice look like he holding his back. So yeah. That they did, Fraley. Against Argentina, that they did. Tuchel's contracts to the end of Euro 2028. Yep. I see people coming on. And just seeing Rice double over. Yep. He's done for. He's done for. But yeah, his contract's to the end of 2028. Listen, I will be here. I'll be here for the Euros. Crazy. One person that I've gotten a lot of respect for in this World Cup is Jude Bellingham. Oh, ball's in. Ball's in. Oh, it's in. It's in. It's in. It's 5-4. It's 5-4. If you paid for that ticket, you got your money. Listen, you got 9 goals at this point. 9 goals at this point. That's crazy. Dembele and Upamecano. The connection I didn't know we needed. What a pass by Upamecano as well. Dembele just skips in. It's over. Yep. Dak holding his back. He doesn't want to hear from Arteta for another 6 months. Yeah, bro. He gonna come in with a sick note. I'm out of there. I can't come to work. I'm out of there. My back hurt from looking at that dude, bro. I agree with the stutter run up. Just makes more risk of missing. As in the Champions League final, knew he missed as soon as he stuttered. Yep. Just run up and whack the ball, man. Pick a corner. Pick a corner. This is England's World Cup trophy. Yeah. Surely they got a 3rd place medal or something. I wanted to see it 5-5 to see if they play extra time just for S and G's. Fraley said 5-4. Yep. He's ahead of me, but big up to you, Fraley. France bench looked despondent before Dembele scored. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. It's over. It's over, Jude. Jude Bellingham. I got respect for that dude, bro. I want a Jude Bellingham kit. 2 to 3 minutes extra for stoppage. 6-4. I did not see that coming. I didn't see it coming. Did I read it coming? I didn't see that coming. At least they gave us a game. Yeah, man, this most exciting. I think the game tomorrow is not going to be this exciting. That's my opinion. I don't think it's going to be this exciting. I think it's going to be extra defensive. I think it's going to come down to 3 goals or less. But this game, been amazing. Enjoyed it. Should be. Yep. Rice gave that ball away and they just ran through us. Yeah, but we got to go back, so we're good. Rabiot is such a bum. Bro, I don't know how that guy keeps getting called back, bro. Rabiot to me reminds me of like Kai Havertz. He just there. 6-4, and that's it. That's it. They've called it. 6-4. Barcola laughing. What a game, though. What a game. What he said? What a player! What a game, Bellingham. Listen, Fraley said he's overrated. What he said? I got the 10-part right. Listen, I like Bellingham. Bellingham has had a competition. Bellingham has. Do I think that he's a world beater? No, still not. But as far as World Cup competition, Bellingham saved England more than once in this competition. He's had a great competition, and I'm interested to see what he does in La Liga. I will be covering more La Liga next season, so we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch. That you Bellingham is a baller. Yep. Freddie thinks he's overrated. Where the heck was this versus Argentina? You frauds. Can't blame them, Godfrey. You have to blame the manager. You see, he put on attacking subs in this game, but he put on defensive ones in a game that mattered. Not on the players. It's on the guy who gets paid to manage. First lady saying, Jude. Look, yeah, man. She likes Jude, I think. Attacking football needs to be England style. Their next manager will get them there, whoever it is. Saka tapping up Barcola. Listen, Fred, at this point, we need to tap somebody up, bro, because we ain't got nobody. We don't have a soul. Not a soul. So, yeah. This is the PSG versus Bayern game I thought it would be. Yeah. Listen, England had a scare, though. They were up 4 goals. For France to come back and score four is impressive. So, yeah. So said, whoever did the watch alongs had a good one. Unexpected entertainment. Yeah. I've had a great watch along. You know, guys, you guys know I love hanging out with you guys. So yeah. And it's midnight. So yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. 4 days. There we go. Okay, cool. Give me a second. Just checking. But yes, I had a great watch along. Freddie says game of the tournament. Yeah, it's one of them. It just shows what the game can be when they just. And this is the thing. This is what the game used to be. It used to be exciting, but everybody wants to do this possession thing and you know, system based and tracking back. No, bro, just let the attackers attack. That's all I want to see. Let the attackers attack. Rice and Saliba bonding over the broken backs. Yeah, they'll be in the medical bay next week, chilling. Say, how broke is your back? Mine too. All the players on both sides look like they're sort of on a trip to the pub after. It's Miami. They're probably going to the beach. They're like, all right, we're done with this. Let's go to the beach. That's what I would do. That's crazy. Super pause. Yeah. Yes, this is how football used to be before Spanish. Yeah. Before Pep, man. Before Pep. Because the Spain that we see now plays attacking. But yeah, before Pep. Club Live, Le Fontainebleau. But yeah. Yeah. Let me get the Dynamite. It's the Waffle House. Let's get that off of there. Let me stop sharing. Wait. I don't need that no more. We know what happened. Not Argentina. France lost. Listen, Miami got a lot that can be done, bro. Got a lot that can be done, and they're rich, so they definitely have the ability to do what they feel and what they like. I don't need this anymore. Give me a second. There we go. We're back. Oh, my screen's acting funky. That's because it's hot, guys. It's hot. Let me see. I'm gonna drop out and come back. Give me a second. I'm back. My computer is hot because I was on here with Johnny for an hour and then did this, so I have to be better tomorrow. Has it left again? It's left again. It's done me. It's done me again. My laptop is not cooperating. My screen keeps shutting off because it's hot. And it doesn't like it. Give me a second. Listen, my bad, guys. My computer is not agreeing with me right now. I think it's ready for it to go shut off. But yeah, let me read your last couple comments, then I'm because yeah, my computer is not happy with me. Henderson sporting a massive cast on his arm, yeah, because he fell over. You know, not even in the actual competition, just yeah. Turn the overtime to ball out for the real KOD. Yeah. King of Diamonds, man. I don't think that exists anymore in Miami, though. All I know is both these brick coaches need to live. Well, one of them is gone. And the other one might be gone as well. Makes me laugh that Henderson is even in a kit. Yeah, bro. Cheerleader. Glorified cheerleader. Hold on.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
Yeah, man. Listen, my computer doing me dirty. All good, G. Vamos and Spy. Listen, we will be here tomorrow night. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. The reason my computer started glitching out is because I was trying to talk to you guys about kits. I was trying to talk to you guys about kits. I'm not going because let me see if it'll do it without it being upset with me. Let me see if it'll do it. It's doing it. All right, guys. We're gonna talk about kits really quickly. I could do it. I could talk about kits, but I ain't gonna want to do it tomorrow. Let's see if it'll do it. All right. So this is what I want to show you guys. Sevilla have released their kits for the season. And these are it. And yeah, bro, I want all three, to be honest. I thought the home kit was gonna be basic, but it actually looks pretty good. Nice collar. That collar is pretty dope. I mean, look at that. It's got the stripes on it. It's plain. They don't have a sponsor, but it's a nice kit, so I will probably be copping that. It looks a little bit like the Spain kit. Like the Spain home kit has the same kind of collar. It's got España on the back. So it looks a lot like the Spain home kit, to be fair. The away kit is the one that I want the most. Look at that, bro. Just look at it. Oh, absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful kit, bro. Beautiful kit. Anyone paying Apex Legends? Nah, man, I can't be fussed. I'm terrible. Then do it now. Your call. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick one, Jack. Just a quick one. And then I'm gonna go because it is 12:13 a.m. And I'm gonna get some sleep because I got to do my food shop tomorrow. And some other stuff around the house. You know, all that adulting. Felix said that away kit is sexy. Listen. Look at that. Oh, they got the old logo. The black monochrome. Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, it's getting purchased. It's getting purchased. It's getting purchased. That I mess around, might get the shorts and the socks as well, man. Look at that. Look at that. Just might get one for the wife as well. Oh, yeah, bro. It's getting purchased. It's getting purchased. Like, I got more biceps than this dude, so it's definitely getting purchased. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think that was last season's. And then lastly, but not leastly, the third kit is getting purchased as well. I think this is supposed to be like the Sky of Sevilla. It's getting purchased, my friends. It's got, I like the pink and the purple. Yeah, I'm getting all three. I might fly. I might fly to Seville and just cop all three and not worry about how much. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Oh man, all black. You guys know I like a black kit, but black with some accents, man, bro. Yeah, it's getting purchased. It's getting purchased. I want this one. I can't find on any of the UK sites, so I got to get that one from Seville as well. But I wanted this one. But yeah, they know how to do a black kit, man. It's getting purchased. You will pop on here next season, and you will see this on your boy. Right? I want it. So yeah. So Sevilla have released their kits. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I'm gassed with that. And if you weren't in here earlier, I did buy a new kit, much to Fraley's chagrin. The Egypt kit. I got this for 18 quid. Look at that. The Pharaoh is such a dope kit. I like this one. Puma. I haven't bought a Puma kit, by the way, right? And because I usually don't go into the Puma store. Most of my kits are usually Adidas because Arsenal Adidas and now Sevilla Adidas. So a lot of my kits are Adidas, but actually this one's a Castor kit because that's what Sevilla had. But I usually don't get Puma because none of the teams I really support wear Puma. But my wife yesterday was like, all right, we went in the Adidas shop. We went in a Nike store. Why don't you go to Puma? Went to Puma. I was like, bro, I should have been coming in here. Like super kits, bro. So I wanted to buy African team and I wanted to buy Ghana, but they didn't have Ghana my size. So I was like, oh, they don't have Ghana my size. So I walked around the store a little bit more. And on like the back rack, they had Egypt in my size. And I was like, oh, how much is it? 30 pounds? Bro, 18. I was like, yeah, that's getting purchased. So I purchased it. So my first African kit was Egypt, Mo Salah and all that. But I will be getting more Puma kits because I need to start going to the Puma store. So my wife will be tired of me dragging her to that store as well. But yeah, Yeah, man, it's good. It's really good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the purchase. So, and I'm happy to add to my collection. I redid my buckets, so I have more space for more kits. I've washed all of my Arsenal kits for the season. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more kit rotation. I'll put a lot more kits up and stuff when I have games this season. But yes. Lastly but not leastly, yeah. Freddie said they keep it simple. They do, and it's not. Yeah, I know. It's the Egypt kit. I get it. And Jack says the kit king. So that's all I want to show you guys. Let me remove that though. Enter Miami TK Maxx. Yeah. The only one I want is the third kit from this season. So I try to catch that one on sale when it goes. But yeah. Big up PFC. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, that's all I want to show you. Like next season. So just a chat, man, for the last couple minutes of this stream. Just to chat about next season. Because now I have to start thinking about it. Because the World Cup is over tomorrow. I gotta start thinking about next season. The Waffle House will come back. We will come back. So yeah, we will do that. The Waffle House. What else? I have a couple of guys lined up to get on the channel. So I do have a couple guys. You know, I've had Dark Side on here, but he's been doing summer stuff. I want to get Born AFC Rob on here. I want to get Rob Future on here to talk about Sevilla. Of course, we're gonna have Taryn on here. Maybe a little bit of Views and Shane if they're available. And then I want to get some other people on here. So some American content creators, some English ones. I have a lot of thoughts. So yeah. Puerto Rican European tours needed. Listen, I've got a lot of plans. As I told you, you weren't here earlier, but I'm really terrible when it comes to chronicling, my journeys across Europe and like stuff. My wife is the photogenic one, but she's helping me to get more open to taking vlogs and stuff like that. So, yeah, I will get better. I will get better at it. But yeah, I do plan on going, you know what I'm saying, around Europe and talking to the guys. Is it called TK instead of TJ? Yeah, in the UK it's TK Maxx, and in the US it's TJ Maxx. Don't ask me why, bro. No clue. But yeah. So when I say TK Maxx, it's the same store. But yeah. Jack said, "How is Darkside?" He's good, man. Last time I talked to him, I talked to him last week. But I know that he's like doing job stuff and Boring Bob's got all the stuff that he does, work and stuff. We all kind of been working. Like, to be honest, bro, the good thing about this World Cup being so late is I can work my full work day, not have to worry about rushing back, get some food in me, relax a little bit, and then do a stream. And that's been great. So yeah. Tell him I said what's up. I will do. I will do. I told him last time that the chat asked about him. But yeah, he's been doing personal stuff and for the summer, and so is Bob. So because I got some shows coming up, man. You'll see me around. You'll see me around. I'll be doing the usual waffling. He said, I miss your kit. Can you reshow it? Yeah. I got a Egypt kit. Look at that, man. The Pharaoh thing I think is cool. And then there's the back bit. So yeah. Okay, they talking about Odyssey now. I don't want to watch that. So, yeah, so England win that game, which is great. Freddie said agua con gas. Yeah, man. Agua con gas. Gunrica, if you need another mod, I can help. Listen, I'm about to go through my mods now, right? And I'm gonna say this on our channel. If you come on here and your wrench is gone, it's because I haven't seen you in the chat. So yeah. If you come in here and your wrench is gone, right? I like to give my wrenches to people who are active. And I know people got life going on and stuff, but I've been also streaming at different times. I've done some day streams. I've done some night streams. I've done some really nice streams. If I haven't seen you in a long time, probably won't be a mod, bro. My apologies. But I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to give wrenches out. I need people who are going to be in here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you have to watch me every day, but I'd like some people in here. So it's not you guys, but I'm just saying for if anyone watches this on playback and then you come in here and your wrench is gone. My bad, broski. You look like a singer. No, I can't sing, bro. Listen, I can't be this handsome and sing. Nah, bro. I'll be a problem. I'm already a problem. Like, if I had a singing voice and I look like this, yeah, bro, it'd be issues. So, you know what I'm saying? The maker decided to take something away from me, even the playing field. That's all I'm saying. Bare random. Listen, this is channel. We get all kind of random stuff in here. Jogon said that's not. It is a nice one, man. It's a nice one. It is a nice one. So yeah. Do you not like American fans when it comes to football and soccer? I like any fans, man. The one American fan I don't like, and I'll be like I said, bro, I'm honest on this channel. Alexi Lalas, man. I have a bone to pick with Alexi. Every time that guy opens his mouth, I can't stand that dude, bro. I think you guys know that I waffle. I waffle with some sense. That guy opens his mouth, bro. It's straight basura, bro. Trash. Nah. Alexi Lalas, I ain't got time for that dude. He's delusional. I'm 35, bro. He's delusional. That's the only American fan. But like, I don't agree with the thing where like, oh, you can't be a real fan because you live in America. Bro, Arsenal would not be where it is without international fans. Real Madrid would not be where it is without international fans. So I love any fans of anything. You know, some of the content creators I'm starting to follow are American. You know, even in the Arsenal space, you got some great American fans, man. BBK, Southern Gooner Maddie, Don't Waste a Trip. I can't remember. Gianni. Like, you've got so many American fans, you know what I'm saying, that have a knowledge. And Gianni, bro, Gianni's more knowledgeable than I'll ever be. Maddie as well. Maddie's, you know, yeah, Oregon Gooner, Taryn. You know what I'm saying? These guys know. Like, these guys know. They know they've forgotten more about football than I will ever know. So no, yeah, bro. Everybody's welcome, bro. I don't dislike anybody. I don't, you know what I don't like? I don't like disrespectful people. Because you make me act out of character. And I don't like that for me. I like to be calm. I like to be cool. I like to be collected. I like to come on stream, have a chill time. So yeah. As long as everybody's respectful, we can vibe, bro. I don't got a problem with nobody. It's just my vibe, man. I don't have a problem with anyone. And I think that I never try to belittle anyone because of where they grew up. Because you can be in Thailand and be a bigger Arsenal fan than I will ever be. You know what I'm saying? You could be in, you know what I'm saying, in Kenya and be a bigger Sevilla fan or a bigger football fan than I'll ever be. So I'll never talk down to anybody, bro. Not when it comes to football, because everybody has their experience. I've only been watching football for a decade. I mean, I've been watching football for longer than that, but like club football. 2015 is when I first started watching club football, and it was Sevilla first. And I thought it'd be weird if I like Sevilla and Arsenal, but it hasn't been. Because I love Sevilla just as much as I love Arsenal. It's just easier to talk about Arsenal because Arsenal have a bigger following, so more people will talk about that. But I love Sevilla, so I'm going to start talking about Sevilla more. And I hope to get more Sevilla following. So I want it to be a football channel. I hope that answered your question. I waffle, but it's fine. That's what I do. I don't get notifications for any streams, so I miss 1 or 2 years. But you're here, though. Like, I know why you don't come in. I'm talking about people who I've done 6, 7 streams, and I ain't seen you. But I see you on other people's. Sometimes, like my boy Views say, sometimes you got to be a dictator when it comes to moderating my channel. I appreciate the love. I'm a small channel. I appreciate people liking, sharing, subscribing. I can't, you know what I'm saying? The channel doesn't grow without that. But in order to be a moderator of my channel, you have to be in here to moderate. It can't just be moderation in spirit. You've got to be in here. If not, and like I said, my lead moderator, my top moderator is my wife. So she's always in there. But if she's doing life and, you know what I'm saying, she's watching something and she don't want to deal with stuff, then I need other moderators here. That's it. But Freyla, I know that you're in here. And if you're not here, I know where you are. Same thing with Jack. If he's not in here, I know what channels he's on. And I get it. Like when me and Shane are streaming, I know people like to watch Shane and Views. I get that. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't. And I know people jump back and forth. I jump back and forth. There have been times, right, where I'll be streaming my own channel and listening to Views and Shane in my ear. Because I want to hear what they talking about too. Or when I'm streaming and I'm listening to Curtis sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Some of these matches. Just tune in to Curtis, see what he's saying. How he feeling about things. Sometimes I do that. Ain't no shame, bro. And you guys wanted to, because everybody likes who they like. And it's the same thing I said to Prom earlier. Everybody likes who they like. It doesn't hurt my feelings if somebody else is a different flavor. Same thing with I don't expect it to hurt their feelings if I'm a different flavor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people they will like what they like and they'll be where they want to be. But I appreciate all the time that you guys give me. Whether you go hop on their channel and come to mine, hop on my channel, go to theirs. Like, what's for me will be for me, man. It doesn't bother me that much. I just like chatting. I like spreading the little information that I have to the masses. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really hurt my feelings when people go to different places. So, yeah. Fred said Rican was, listen, if I could sing, bro, it'd be Dunsky. It'd be Dunsky. My wife already be trying to yoke me up. So, yeah. That lady, she's sitting to me like glue, bro. Sean Paul said it. So, yeah. Everybody's welcome. Just be respectful. Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've had Fulham fans, Newcastle. I don't care what club you support. If you love football, you're welcome. And if you don't, then maybe you listen to me waffle enough and maybe you will like football. Who cares? But I appreciate everybody's time. Lala, yeah, bro. Lala's just mierda, bro. Mierda, bro. I just, if I see that guy on a panel, and this is so good because I've been watching it in Spanish. So I've been watching the La Liga in Spanish, and I love it, by the way. I love Telemundo watching it in Spanish. Bro, I watched 2 seconds of, you got one of the GOATs, Thierry Henry. You got one of the best strikers of all time, Zlatan, and then you got Alexi Lalas. That guy, he shouldn't even be on the same panel. He shouldn't be in the same room. He should pay them to breathe their air. That's how I feel about Alexi Lalas. But yeah. Which team is that kid above you, your left shoulder? This one? This Puerto Rico, bro. This is a Puerto Rico national kit. So I don't know if you guys can see that because I always have it hanging. But yes. This is a Puerto Rico national kit. 1940. It's an old one. I think it's 2014. But yeah. I see it. I took it off for the World Cup. But if you guys notice, when I used to do my streams, right, I always had a Puerto Rico kit on one side, and then I changed the Arsenal kit because I'm Puerto Rican, man. I love my, and also Puerto Rico's coming out with another kit as well. So I'm like, hey, wait a minute, guys. Let me see if it's on Footy Headlines. Nah, it's not on there. It's not on there, sad face. I was gonna see if it was on there, but it's not. But yeah, it's Puerto Rico, man. So because I'm Puerto Rican and it's Rican Futbol TV. So Puerto Rico is always first and foremost because you can't really see the plaques that used to be there. They're still there. But how I have the camera angled, it's because I sit in a corner. So I've got the Puerto Rico kit, and it's like the main one. So yeah. Yeah, Oregon Gooner and Taryn. I got time for Taryn, man. Taryn has helped me a lot as well. And he's always kind of approachable when it comes to the space. You know, we've done a watch along together, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, I like Taryn, bro. He's funny, but I like Taryn because he's Caribbean, man. I grew up with Caribbeans. I grew up with Jamaica in South Florida. I grew up with Jamaicans who moved from up north. I grew up with Haitians. I grew up with Mexicans. So Caribbean people I always vibe with anyway, bro. Because it's just a certain, I don't know how to describe. It's just a certain culture that you got. So I know, like, you know what I'm saying, how we vibe. And wife is, listen, for real. She moderates my life. Really, she really does. She keeps me in line. And she's probably staring a hole through the wall because I did say I do the game. But either she's asleep or she's looking at me funny. So it's almost time to go ahead and get up out of here. Stoney is the mod, even when the computer, bro. Listen, I knew that lady was the one because I was here in England for a few years when I got my degrees. And she was back home in Florida. That woman took care of everything. I didn't have to worry about anything. She took care of everything. Anything that happened that I needed in the U.S., she took care of. That woman, she's a rock, bro. She's my absolute backbone. Like, no lie. She's the spine of this operation. Right? And it ain't broken like Declan Rice's. It's actually intact. So yeah. I love that woman. And now I've got to go collect her off the couch because she probably fell asleep. And she gets grumpy if I leave her on the couch. So happy wife, happy life, and all that jazz. And I gotta put the stuff back that I put aside to actually stream. So yeah. And John gonna say, okay, Puerto Rico. Yeah, man. Got Puerto Rico, man. I'm the Rican. So yeah. And then of course I got Spain. Because vamos. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna end it on that, man. Last thing, if you haven't seen, at the bottom, we reached 600 subs. As of right now, we reached 605. So thank you everyone who subbed to my channel. Everyone who watches my stuff. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I can't say it enough. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you sharing out my stuff. I appreciate you coming here and giving me your time. Because they said time is the most precious commodity, and it's the one thing in life that you can't get back. So I do appreciate you guys, man. I really do. The Ricanistas keep me going. They keep me sane, especially when it comes to this thing called Arsenal. It would blow my mind if I didn't have all you guys. So I'm going to leave you how I always leave you. I hope that if I don't see you again, I hope the rest of your weekend is all right. I hope that all the negativity and all the negative things in your life go away. But most of all, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the chat. And I hope you enjoyed the channel. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow night for the Champions League final, our last match in the World Cup. It's been such a great time. It's been such a great ride. It's been so many emotions. There have been so many great games. And I appreciate each and every one of the Ricanistas. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Saturday. Have a great Sunday morning. Thank you so much, Dragons. Listen, I gotta go to sleep.